Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to my Mercenary campaign on Rome Total War. So, today we are basically finishing off Turkey, the rest of Turkey, which involves taking one settlement. It's Pergamum. The problem is, Pergamum is very well garrisoned by the Greek cities, and we don't have a huge amount of armies. Now, before I sort of start in this video, I want to actually have a look at some stats to show you how difficult this challenge really is. So here are the top 5 factions in terms of territorial ranking, and as you can see, we are way ahead of anyone else. Like, we have over double the amount of settlements that anyone else has, nearly 3 times the amount. So we really are conquering a huge amount of land. But now, have a look at the military ranking, and we are way below all these rival factions, way below. So proportionately, for the amount of military we have, for the amount of land that we have, the ratio is not looking good for us. That's why this campaign is so difficult, is because we do not have, and bear in mind, a large proportion of that military is peasants that are used to garrison the cities. So they're pretty much useless. Really, in terms of the amount of mercenaries, it's like down here. So it's crazy. We really have to use our units well. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that because it's quite interesting. But anyway, what we are going to do is we're going to launch towards Pergamum. So Halicon has us yet. This army moved out, and we now have this relatively large army which is heading towards Pergamum alongside this army as well, which is going to do the same, and this army. All these 3 armies are going to take on Pergamum. Combined, I think they can do it. So that's going to be the first thing, but we can't really do a lot more this turn. Sardis is unhappy though, so I'll sort that out quickly. Right, I think that's all we can do for this turn, so let's end it and see what happens. Okay, so this is all about what the Parthians do. The Seleucids... Oh, okay, the Seleucids have been quite aggressive in going towards Damascus. Right, okay. Didn't see that coming, but we will sort that out. He's writing in Sardis. Yeah, okay, I can get the happiness up in time. Candidate for adoption. Yeah, we need all the generals we can get, and he's quite young as well. Settlement besieged, yeah. We are quite aware of this. We don't have enough troops in the Middle East at the moment. That's the main problem. We're suffering because we've expanded so far into Turkey. So first of all, the Parthians haven't attacked Hatra yet, and it can only last out for 3 more turns. So you come over here. We will probably attack the Parthians in a second. In fact, the thing is, what's attacked Damascus? Damascus has been attacked by a relatively decent sized Seleucid force. Now they've left Palmyra pretty much wide open to do so, and in Damascus we've only got peasants. Oh, good. Alright. So we do need to have a force down south. This guy is nothing, basically. I think he's going towards Antioch, you know. Oh, the Seleucids are doing decently now. They're doing alright. How much? They must have like no garrison in their cities, yeah. Somehow they've managed to muster up the troops. Fair enough. You get in the city of Antioch. I reckon this guy's coming towards Antioch, you know, which is not good. We need more troops over in this region. So first of all, the Parthians. Now, they haven't got that big an army, have they? 2 cataphracts, which are decent, and 3 horse archers. That would be an annoying army to deal with, to be honest. But we don't need all these men. Wait, if they've got 2 cataphracts and 3 horse archers, they can't enter the city, can they? Meaning they're probably going to try and starve us out, because they haven't got a spy in the city, as far as I can tell. No. So they can't enter the city, meaning we are going to have to fight them out in the open field. But I need to get some men back towards Damascus to deal with the Seleucids, who've got mainly hoplites. Right, we need to get 1 general. We'll have to split this army up a little bit. 1 general. Okay, this is going to be difficult. I'll work it out and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I've actually found a much better solution, which is the Seleucid army that's just attacked Damascus is willing to be bribed for a very small amount of money, 8,600. We can easily afford that. So, yeah, he's now gone, meaning that we can now attack Palmyra fine. Now, I'm slightly concerned about this guy, and I don't think he's going to be bribed. That's a big army as well, but I still want this diplomat heading in that direction.
I will speak with them at once.
I'm concerned he's going to head towards Antioch. The good thing is now, the garrison of Palmyra moved to Damascus, meaning Palmyra is basically undefended. So as soon as we kick the Parthians out, which we're about to do now, hopefully, then Palmyra should be relatively open. Plus, Seleucia, the capital of the Seleucids, is relatively defenceless. You know, it's got a little bit of garrison, but it's not too bad. So they might have made a big mistake in overextending there. So I think first of all we need to go and attack the Parthians. That's going to be the first order of the day, so you can actually come back. And yeah, let's go over to the Parthians and attack them. Now we have, it reckons we have the much stronger army, and we do. They only have, yeah, 5 units, all horses. And they built, it's really odd, they built rams, but they can't hold any of them. I suppose I've done that as Assyrians though as well. No, I do not want the AI to control Hekkamut. Inside the city we've got some decent lads as well. He's getting pretty old now. But anyway, we'll fight this. This should be okay. Right, so here we are in the middle of the desert. Now this is the force we have. Hopefully, sometimes the game glitches out and they just assign the other army as AI and there's nothing I can do about it. Hopefully this doesn't happen this time. I'll work out what formation I want and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've realised we have a huge amount of cavalry, which isn't what I chose, it's just the mercenaries I got given. In fact, the majority of the army is cavalry, but this is what we're going to go with. It looks messy, and it is messy, but it should be enough. The Eastern mercenaries will hold the front line if the cavalry is stupid enough to charge in. But bear in mind they've got cataphracts, they're good units, so let's see how this goes. Okay, we'll put them into formation for the minute, and I don't want them skirmishing. Should have organised this army better. I don't want them skirmishing at the moment. Just do that. The same with you, don't skirmish. But they can fire at will. Okay, this is the Parthian army. We might not even need our reinforcements, to be honest. But we attacked them, didn't we? So we're going to have to go forward. They're on a hill, which is relatively clever of them. We might be able to manoeuvre them off the hill. I don't think they have any missile fire though, which is good. Right, from what I can tell, because I can't control the rest of the army, yet the AI is just taking control of the reinforcements. Yep, I'm pretty sure I didn't tell them to do that, but you know what, they're going to do it anyway. So, the Parthians are starting to move a little bit. Sort of more in this direction, lads. Right, the Parthians are running off. Now, if they're running off, I think they're running off, like properly running off. In which case, they'll go away from the city. I think they're withdrawing. Right, that was relatively pointless. They are running away. I can't catch them up. They're like cavalry, a lot of them is. But at least they're no longer at the gates of the city, which is good. But it means they'll still be around. But yeah, they knew what was good for them and they did run off. Fair enough though, we have resolved this peacefully, without death, which is the important thing. So yeah, close victory, but no kills were involved. Okay, so the Parthians back off. And hopefully they'll back off quite far. It looks like they're backing off into Armenian territory, but they are allies, so it shouldn't be too bad for them. Okay. Yeah, there they are. There they are. Now, I don't want to leave Hatra too undefended, but I do want to take advantage of the fact Palmyra? Yeah, Palmyra is undefended. Undefended being 2 general units, and a hoplite. And in Seleucia, I don't know how they say it, Seleucia, possibly, 2 generals, some Cretans. That's the bigger force. We could possibly split this army up, get them going in 2 directions, which is what I'm probably going to do, because this won't need a lot. This will need, right, okay, in this direction, 2 mercenaries alongside you, and you for good luck. Head in this direction. Hopefully they can pick up some mercenaries on the way towards Palmyra. So they are going to, hopefully, retake Palmyra. As for you lot, not you, what are you? You're a diplomat. Yeah, come over in this direction. As for you lot, that should be enough. And bear in mind, we'll pick some mercenaries up along the way to take on this lot in Seleucia. In fact, we probably don't even need that much. Like, maybe the Arab cavalry, and yeah, these lot can have 1 lot of Arab cavalry as long as well. And then you lot are going to head towards Seleucia, like so. And hopefully pick up some mercenaries along the way, that would be nice. So yeah, Hatra's okay now, Hatra's okay. Hopefully nobody attacks them soon, so that's good. Right, so the big thing this turn is, well, first of all sorting out Sardis, who are still unhappy. The last thing I need is them to rebel against us. That would be the ultimate disaster. I just need to get them up to blue happiness, but all the peasants, I'll work out how to get them happy. Okay, Sardis is now happy enough. It's not happy, but it's okay. Now, in Greece, we have this guy. That is a relatively strong set of units. I think they've noticed we've stepped into their territory, and they're not very happy about it. Now, you can only head here. So, and then you... Oh, flipping hell. And then we've got these lot. So, yeah, you lot join... Okay, I just want to step slightly outside of Greek territory just for the minute. Alright, this is the plan. You head here. Like so. You head here. That's a decent sized army, and you can't quite reach. Well, you just have to arrive next time. Now, these two armies combined, that's a strong force. That's a pretty strong force of mercenaries there. Enough, hopefully, to take on the lads at Pergamum. So we can't go there next turn. What I'm hoping is we put them under siege next turn, and then the turn after one of these guys attacks us and we can have a fight outside Pergamum. That's going to be the plan. Roads will be relatively easy to take once, although they have got armoured hoplites. That'll be fun. But yeah, that should be relatively okay to take. And then I'll talk about the plan after that, which I have got a plan, by the way. Okay, once more, I think that is all we can do for this turn, so we'll advance and see what happens. Right, this is important to see what the Seleucids did attack Antioch, as I expected. Hopefully we can bribe them as well. Otherwise, one of the armies from Hatra will have to defend that settlement. So, settlement besieged, yeah. End of turn report. Still plague. The plague has been horrible. Okay, town expands. Petra. So you can construct a governor's villa. Nice. Construction report, recruitment, and diplomacy. The Seleucids and the Greeks have declared ceasefire. Scythia and Gaul are now allies. Okay. Don't think either of them will last. Now, the Greeks have... I don't know where those Greek lads went. He went in this direction. Into our... No, technically not into our territory, but towards our territory. But if we attack Pergamum, he'll probably be drawn back. Is what I'm hoping. We could even bribe him, but no point at this stage. So I think it is possibly time we break the alliance. Pergamum has... Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to break the alliance. So, you attack Pergamum. Yep, we're attacking the ally. That's it. So they don't have good defences, at least. We can construct... I don't want to construct more than 3 rams. That's a bit overkill. And then you lot can join this lot next turn as well. And that's a pretty decent force. Right, let's have a look at the situation over in Antioch. So, the Seleucids have attacked. And it's a pretty decent sized force. Now, do we just bribe them again? I don't know if that'll work. Let's have a go first. Before we start moving armies over. I don't think this will work. Bribe. No. No, not at this stage. Okay. Fairs. Okay, so in which case, because Antioch is basically, I think it's relatively well defended, but not well enough to deal with all that lot. 2 generals inside, I didn't even realise that. We're going to have to... Ah, it's annoying because I want to take Palmyra now, but we're not going to be able to. Unless he took Palmyra and we left Seleucia. But that's the capital and they're producing good troops there. We need to take them down as quickly as possible, really. I suppose we have little choice, but for these troops to go down south and take on... Actually, no, wait, stop. Stop. Which is a stronger force, this one or this one? Both similar. That one's probably slightly stronger. So really, we're going to need that lot to take on the Seleucids. In Antioch, and you lot can carry on down towards Palmyra. Like so. It's a shame. It's a shame that we, you know, there was nothing more we could do, but there we go. Once we've taken these 2 settlements, I don't even mind having a ceasefire with the Seleucids, but they're being annoying. At some point we will need to take Seleucia. At some point we will need to. Now, again, not much more we can do, because, you know, it's just waiting until these settlements can be put under siege because of movement points and so on. So unless anyone's unhappy, I think we'll end the turn again, and then hopefully take Pergamum. Memphis is still unhappy. Damn plague. Really wish I hadn't spread plague all across this area. Oh dear. Right, let's do this. Okay, end of turn. Oh yeah, he was going to talk to them, but they're not interested in talking, so that's fine. Antioch's unhappy, don't blame them, to be honest. What else? The Greeks don't do anything as far as I can tell. Still plague? No way. Damn it. Madness. Okay. Alliance between the Seleucids and the Greeks. Oh dear, they were at war a few turns ago. Now they literally are allying against me. But there you go. Right, so Pergamum we can enter now. They have got a lot of hoplites, a lot of peltasts, and that's about it. This guy is still here though, so he will be annoying until we've dealt with him. You join your friends. But look at this army. Full stack army. We've got to take Pergamum now. This is the prime opportunity. I was hoping he was going to come over, to be honest, and attack us, so we could have taken them on the open field. But we can't, so let's do this. Let's take Pergamum. Okay, the game reckons it's definitely in our favour. I think it is. It's a 2-to-1 strength ratio. So what the plan is, we'll take Pergamum, and then there is still that Greek army, so we're going to need to eliminate them, because, you know, if we leave Turkey, that Greek army's still around, it's going to besiege one of our settlements. So we just need to kick the Greeks off Turkey. Then we'll go for Rhodes, and then I will reveal the rest of my plan. I probably mentioned it last episode, but I can't remember now. Right, so here we are. This is one of the biggest battles we've done so far. Huge army we have. This is by far the biggest army we've made. Look at all the mercenaries. It's brilliant. Okay. And look at this. It's a very, very nice city with large council's chambers. This is going to make us quite a lot of money, I reckon. Now, what's the plan? Well, the lads holding the rams need to obviously go to the walls or the palisade or whatever. I don't really want the Thracians holding the ram though. I'd rather... Okay, I'll sort it out and then I'll come back to you. Okay, this may look disorganised, and in many respects it is, but I've sort of got a plan of how we can get as many kills early on without actually entering the city. So we'll start the battle and then pause it, and you can see there's loads of hoplites. We need to get our lads into position. So you hit the walls like so. 3 breaches into the city. Now you lot, these are all the lads that have a missile attack, minus the 3 rams obviously. They can go near the wall like this, run, don't skirmish, hold your ground and fire. The other lads can catch up afterwards. Let's see how that works. Oh, they're running straight through the ram. Of course they flipping are. Yeah, because they're too... Oh dear, well... That's odd. Right, so now we're firing on particularly their hoplites. The peltasts I'm not bothered about. It's the hoplites I want to get down. In fact, don't fire at will. You... Oh, okay, just fire at will. You know what? There's no point not firing at will. Right, so we're getting some good hits on their hoplites, which is good, from a distance, and we have killed 5% of them without them getting to us. The Cretans particularly have a very long range. Now, who is not reaching anyone? You're not reaching anyone, but they're going to come around the corner in a minute anyway, so it's fine. So look at this stupid unit. The General's Bodyguard is literally just walking across the arrow fire. I mean, honestly, oh, it's a shame. We've got a huge amount of the General's Bodyguard down, though, but a shame that he didn't actually die himself. 13. Yeah, look at that, though. We, like, decimated the General's Bodyguard because he decided to run in front of all the arrows in the world. Which is an interesting decision, indeed. Sorry if the frame rate is a little bit low, by the way. This is a lot for my little laptop to deal with. All these units firing arrows. It does lower the frame rate a little bit. It should improve in a minute. Okay, so the walls have been taken down, and we've killed a quarter of their army without them getting a single kill, which is good. It's a good start. And these peltasts just running back and forwards, because why the hell not? Now, I have got a tactic of how we could possibly even do this even better. So I'm going to get these light cavalry over in this direction. And what I'm going to do, I think I did this last episode with the Scythians, I forget now. But the plan is, I'm going to try and bait these units out from the plaza, massive plaza they've got by the way. I'm going to bait these units out, basically drag them all the way over here, and bait them into the arrow fire so we can get even more kills in. In fact, maybe the barbarians aren't the best unit to use. Maybe we should use the Bedouin archers. How about them? They might actually have a useful one. Right, so the Bedouins are in the city. Now, they're not the fastest units, so they are going to have to be quick off the mark in trying to run away from the cavalry. Because we want to, we basically just want to bait everyone over. in this direction so that we can attack them. You know what, I am just wondering something. The plaza isn't even that far away. We could possibly try and hit them from the plaza. Sorry, from out here to the plaza. I don't know if that would work, and that would possibly bait them over. Wait, do they have control of the towers still? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh god, they still have control of the towers, which is odd. I don't know why they have control of the towers. Alright, fair enough, that's not going to work then. Right, already we've evoked some action from the hoplites. Hopefully they come around here. If we could bait them with this unit, it'd be great. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing though. Now, I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try and get them to run all the way around. Unfortunately, the plaza is a long way from the front gate. So it's a long distance we have to travel. They have to travel before they can reach all this lot. Either way, our Bedouins will do a little bit of damage just by skirmishing right now. Right, instead of doing that, I'm going to get all these generals to come here as well. And they can skirmish around the hoplites. And then we can just charge the plaza with the rest of the... You know, because the Peltas won't be able to do anything. We're very slowly taking these hoplites down, but it is very slowly. Hopefully when the generals arrive soon, which they're taking quite a while, they can also do some damage. So you 4. That's it, attack the hoplites. But they need to skirmish. But yeah, they're going down relatively quickly now, which is good. Right, some of the men are getting a little bit caught up in the phalanx, which isn't good. Lads, you've got to retreat backwards. Oh my god. No, like what's he doing? Right, stop. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Right, don't skirmish, just do as I say and retreat. For God's sake. No, you stupid... Well, those guys, they're idiots. Every single one of them. Flipping hell. Run back! What you doing? Oh, this was never a good idea. Look at him. Oh, like 5 more just died. Oh, and the Bedouins should be going back as well. What are they doing? Get back! Oh dear. If a chariot charges into a phalanx, they're dead. At least we've got a little bit more space out here to attack them. Heroic death. One of the generals died. For God's sake! Oh, they literally just... You know, I'm telling them to run one direction and they just charge into the phalanx. Cheers, mate. That's pretty helpful. Really can't wait until the chariots just go. When are the Marin reforms? Come on. Right, another one of the generals has decided to charge. You stupid... Stupid moron. Can't have him dying as well. Goodness sake. Ridiculous at this stage. But this is still happening. Some more units coming over here. At least there's more space out here now. The chariot's so discoordinated. It's ridiculous. No! Why? Ah, oh, no. They keep charging into the phalanx. I'm not even telling them to do that. I know that they will die if you charge into phalanx. And look at him. What is going on? I mean, don't get me wrong, we're killing way more of them than they're killing of us. But it's annoying to lose generals so frequently because they don't do as they're told. The chariots. Right, they're routing. I'm going to chase them down with the Bedouins. 15 militia hoplites. Right, first of all, you chase them down. Surely you can... Lads, Bedouins, you want to do something? Thank you. Because they're not in phalanx yet and they're routed. Good. Now chase these guys that are also routing. Okay, they're chasing those hoplites, but then they're quite quick enough. Stupid slow camels, I swear down. Right, some Peltas are coming over. We need some proper cavalry now. Let's get the Sarmatians and the Barbarian Cavalry Mercenaries in this direction. We probably should have brought more infantry into the city, to be honest. There's not a lot left. To be fair, it's most, apart from that one set of hoplites. Right, back you go, Bedouins. You've done a good job. Right, the Bedouins can go now. Nope, they routed. A few of them got caught up in a fight. Oh, I think it must be because they're mercenaries. They're just not doing as they're told. I don't know. Either way, I want some good cavalry over here now, please. Right, that's it. Shoot the general's bodyguard, which are fleeing. No. No, well, just don't do that. Why the hell not? What the hell? Why are the Sarmatians losing men? What the hell are they being attacked by? God only knows. And probably our own men, to be honest, knowing the stupid morons that they are. Right, you stay here. We're going to try and do the rest of this just with the Sarmatians and the barbarian cavalry. Right, you get over there. Sarmatians over here. So you in that direction, I said. I mean, they're just not doing as they're told, are they? Is that me? Is that me, or are they just not doing what they're told? Okay, let's do the Sarmatians. Into those peltasts. You get out of the way. Right, that's it. Get a good charge in these peltasts, they should collapse. You lot. Good charge into these peltasts, they should collapse. But these cavalry are pretty useless. The Sarmatians didn't get a good charge in the end, really. Sarmatians should still be way stronger than peltasts, and oh, they're gone. How? How have peltasts killed cavalry? Oh, God. Right, they're getting the charge in. Run. Oh, the Sarmatians. The Sarmatians. Do as you're told, please. This is painful. I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. Absolutely useless. The cavalry is so useless sometimes. It's really painful. They just don't do what they're told. What's the point? This game can be frustrating at times. Right, let's get everyone in this direction. That's not in the city. Anyone who comes around the corner is getting fired upon by these lads. Sarmatians are useless. Like, I always say, oh, Sarmatians are good. No, they're not. Because they just did that. You, 10 generals bodyguards. You lot should be able to kill these lads. Come on. Nope, they just charged in. No. No. Oh my god. Right, okay, they're all going to have to melee charge. Okay, he's gone. Right. Right click. Melee attack him. Get him down. Right, the Egyptian general's dead. Sped that up too quickly. Right. You lads, now just stay here. Just stay here, you stupid generals. Honestly, the worst generals I've ever seen. They're down to very little now. They have some peltasts who are like indestructible in the melee. This must be because of the difficulty I'm playing on, because I don't know, it's mad. Right, they're being fight. Why are the mercenary hoplites taking damage? Maybe because you're standing in the arrow fire of that tower. For God's sake. Right, what are the decent units we have? These guys are taking massive losses all of a sudden. Oh, what is going on? Right, where are you? Who is hitting you? What is hitting you? Unless it is your own general. Right, let's get the Thracians in. Thracian. Into the peltasts. All in one go though, please. A few units are taking hits from these magical arrows. I have no idea. Is it the towers? Possibly. Oh god, what is going on? Well, who is hitting you? That tower is facing the other way. It can't possibly hit you. Possibly it's this tower? Alright, all you morons that are being hit. Just go. Like, I don't... Go outside. God's sake. Cretans, go outside. Useless. You're being hit. Go outside. Right. I'm going to get everyone to go outside, apart from the Thracians, who are going to finish this off. All of you, go and sit on that hill and think about what you've done. Or haven't done, really, in this case. The Thracians can all be grouped together. Okay, quite simply, I want these 4 units of Thracians to charge into these Peltasts. Hopefully we get some good recoveries, because flipping hell, this has been bad so far. Right, the Thracians surely can beat these Peltasts. Look at that. Do your war cry as well. Oh, that probably stopped their charge. Right, they're going down quickly. It seems like. 52, 40, go on, 47. Yeah, they're broken. Okay. Right, what else are there? More Peltasts, and more Peltasts. Right, they're charging back into the Peltasts. Peltasts are going down very quickly at this stage. You 2 units head in this direction. Take on those Peltasts. How are these Peltasts still standing? There's 27 of them. Right, some of the lads taking some loss from the Peltasts. These lads should be running over, but they're just not doing anything. Like what? I mean, is that running? I know you're exhausted, but that is no way running. Yeah, you've got the idea a little bit. Oh, flipping hell. One of the units routed. From some Peltasts. Swear down. Thracians are useless. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Okay. Let's just pause it for a minute. I don't care if the general's dead at this stage. We need some decent units. These mercenaries can't stand up to anything. Bring the Cretans in. Right, we brought some Cretans in. Hopefully we can just get some good hits on those damn Peltasts, which have caused us so much trouble. You fire on those Peltasts. They're coming over. Come on. Hit them. Right, they're broken. Good. Now focus on them. You, now focus on them. Okay, we nearly ran out of arrows, but these Cretans have done a good job. They've literally just got Peltasts left. Right, the Cretans have run out of arrows. So they've done an okay job. Okay, literally being it. Just head over in this road down here. What else have we got? We've got our own Peltasts, but I tell you what, they won't be as overpowered as those lot. Let's get some spearmen in. Spearmen. Hopefully you can finish the job. I'm sorry, is that you going to this? What you? Don't skirmish. Do as I tell you. Go down the street and then walk into the next street. Also known as don't get killed, for Christ's sake. Right, the spearmen are finally here. I didn't even realise they have another unit of hoplites. Oh god, alright. Cretans. Oh, I don't even know at this stage. Cretans just... Right, flipping hell. Okay, the spearmen are going in this direction. There seems to be some magical arrows that are just hitting this plaza. I don't get it. Really don't understand this game sometimes. Come down here. Look, what's hitting the Cretans? Like, there's nothing. These towers aren't firing in this direction. They shouldn't be anyway. And let's get this damn Peltast down. Look at the amount of carnage there's been. Right, you two should be able to take out, like, literally, like, 60 Peltasts. 200 spearmen. A good idea would be stepping onto the plaza. No, don't feel like it. Right, that's it. Charge into them. Charge into them. They routed. They just routed. Fine. This is the problem with having mercenary units. They're useless. Cretans. Oh, for God's sake, the Cretans aren't going to be. And the Peltas are so strong. Okay, they were hoplites. 11 Peltas and 43. What the hell even do we have left? Bedouins. Like, you were meant to be coming in. Ah, these lot are chasing the hoplites. Interesting, but actually, get onto these actually, no, you should be getting onto the hoplites. Yeah, you chase the hoplites. That's a good idea. Let's bring the generals back in to take out the last of these Peltas and the Bedouins. Right, so these Peltas are hopefully going to... Okay, they should be in skirmish mode. They're hopefully going to deal with the hoplites. We've taken a huge amount of losses here. And I suppose it is my fault, but our units are inferior. They're mercenary units. It's hard to deal with proper Greek units when you've got these... This is why I wanted to take Pergamum early. Right, how many hoplites are there? 76. As long as these guys don't get stuck in a phalanx. Yeah, 63. They're wavering. Shaken. Peltas are doing a good job. You guys are now firing on something, finally. Good. Bedouin should be running in at some point. They're taking a very convoluted route, but yes they are. Peltas are taking the hoplites down well. Down to 52. .49, they're wavering. If they break, we can possibly chase them. Right, they're broken.
Mercenary peltists.
Right, okay, melee attack them. This battle is nearly over. It was always going to be a big battle. There was always going to be a lot of losses. What's this over here? 11 Peltas, that's fine. Surely you can chase off the hoplites, please. Right, they should be down soon. Where are the Bedouins? They're taking the longest route to the plaza ever. The generals are here. They're just firing on the Peltas. Good. Particularly that large lot there. Actually, only 13 of them. I think, yeah, well, we have nearly won this. It was not easy. And we've taken a lot of losses. Hopefully some of them will recover. But we are very nearly there. Finally, this has taken ages. The majority of this I'll edit out because it's just frustrating to watch, probably. Right, Peltas, just go for these lads now. Just give up, Greece. Just give up. We've got too many men. 4 militia hoplites, we can deal with them.
The enemy cowards
Oh,
run!
thank God. Finally victory. This has taken forever. It really has. But we've finally done it. Yes, obviously end the battle. It's a clear victory. We got a similar amount of kills. Ah, flipping out. Okay, and the bad thing about this is, of course, we can't retrain the troops because they're mercenaries, so... I don't know. At least we have finally kicked Greece off the Turkish mainland and we can now move down south as I plan. So indeed, Pergamum is now ours. Thank goodness, and we will exterminate the populace. We need the money. We don't really, but we want like the money. And also, they aren't going to be very happy. Right, so there we go. We have finally taken the whole of Turkey. Now, what the plan is for the rest of the campaign. Now, I thought, well, we could, obviously expand into Greece, but honestly, that's going to be so difficult. To take all these settlements off the Brutii and the Macedonians, it's not going to be fun. So what I've planned is, I'm basically going to hold out in Turkey. hold out here, and I'm not going to expand in this direction anymore. Instead, we're going to move all our troops down south, taking roads along the way, of course, and we're going to advance through North Africa towards Rome. We're going to take these settlements. I think fighting the Numidians and Carthaginians and the Scipii will be a lot easier than the other routes. We're going to expand up here through southern Sicily and up until we reach Rome. That's going to be the plan, rather than going through this region. I can't be asked to do that, basically. So that's what we're going to do. So these guys need to start moving south, but I do want to deal with this Greek lad. Mostly hoplites, I would imagine them to be. Okay, so this force is going to take on Eugenius of Sparta. Now, it isn't ideal, and I don't know if we'll be able to defeat him, but we kind of need to kick all the Greeks off the mainland. This is the last remnants of Greece in Turkey, and then we can go down south with these lads and other people. Right, that's at least we have taken Turkey now, which is good. It's very good indeed. Next up, we need to probably relieve Antioch. This has an army of... No, the Greeks won't. They're not going to be bribed, are they? This guy's not going to be bribed.
I will speak with them at
We'll have a go. Ooh. Dealy deal. Okay. We've got a deal. So actually, you guys didn't need to move up here. You guys instead are going to head south towards Rhodes eventually. It's going to be Rhodes. So, yeah, you move south. Along with you, we now have a nice other general. So you can head south as well. And you can join him. Now, we need to start getting... This is an Egyptian navy. Good. So he's going to transport us to Rhodes, where there is 4 units, but we can take that on. Okay. That's good. So actually, we don't need to fight that army, because we're going to... This lot's all going to expand down south. Now, everyone, basically, is going to head south. We're going to transport all the troops, not a lot, in all honesty, down towards North Africa, yeah, and then expand in that direction. So, Antioch, we can't quite reach those lads, can we? Heroben is going to head that direction. You are going to fight the lad at Antioch, yep, so you get over in that direction. Right, so I've put Palmyra under siege, and I've bought some mercenaries, so that should help out with them. And what they're going to do is, after they've taken Palmyra, they're going to expand south. Oh, that's a Scipii. Scipii diplomat. I wonder if we have a diplomat in the area. I'd like to speak to him. Ah, we don't. Okay, anyway. So, what I'm going to do is quickly sort out the happiness, lower the old tax rate, and stuff like that. Put some in public baths. Okay, the settlement's all relatively happy now. So I will end the turn one more time, and then very likely we will we'll just end the episode there, because it's taken quite a long time to do that battle, for example. Right, let's see what happens. Nothing much, and Parthians are moving this direction, but whatever at this stage. The Greeks have attacked one of our navies. Which one is that? This one. Okay, well, not the end of the world if it gets defeated. We've got plenty more navies coming in that direction anyway. Writing in Thebes. Oh, great. Okay. Anytime report. Yeah. Agent found. I don't care at this stage. And in terms of alliances, Scythia and Germania have announced an alliance. Right, you're heading south. Oh, there were some mercenaries available. Yeah, Peltas will take them. So you're heading in that direction. You head in this direction. In 2 turns, you'll be joined by him. What else? This navy can attack. Oh no, just got up here. Now, Thebes is rioting. I'm just going to give them. What can I give them? Temple of Set, and they can recruit. Oh, they can't. Well, they're just going to be unhappy for a couple of turns. They ruined their shrine to Set, didn't they? Wow. Right, Thebes will be happy in a couple of turns. That's going to be all for today. It's been interesting, that's for sure. I think we're ready to leave the sort of Middle Eastern area. Next time, we're going to attack this man at Antioch. Oh, with some more mercenaries. Good, good. Only Easterns, but that's fine. We're going to attack Palmyra.
Engage the enemy.
So that'll happen next turn. We're going to attack Antioch. This guy is going to start moving east towards finishing off the Seleucids, whereas this guy's going to move south towards Numidia, this kind of area, to take on the settlements in North Africa. So, thank you very much for watching. It's been rather stressful, but we have managed to finally take out the Greeks, and we will take out Rhodes next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.